Welcome to the Changing of the Seasons podcast, where we explore the many shades and seasons of life, from the heart-pounding thrill of adventure to the peaceful pursuit of wellness. We're your hosts, Maya,
Bia,
and Mila,
and together we'll journey through the different phases of life, one conversation at a time.
Whether it's love, relationships, personal growth, or the quest for meaning, we'll dive into the stories, the lessons, and the insights that make us who we are. Each episode, we'll chat through the lenses of 3 separate generations, navigating the winding roads of life, exploring what it truly means to live fully in every season.
So, if you're seeking adventure, wellness tips, heartfelt stories, or just a little wisdom to light your way, you're in the right place. Life is messy, beautiful, and everything in between. And here, we celebrate it all. Let's get started.
You have a nice podcast voice. That's all I was going to say.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You see my tattoo on, Mila?
Oh, it's cute.
Thank you. Tatted up.
When'd you get it?
Got it a couple of days ago.
Oh, Joe, so now I can sit down.
Still healing. Thank you. Bia, did I tell you that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Went back to get another tattoo, and the dude who did your tattoo was like, he asked, because I got 2 tattoos, but he was like, were those your first 2? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, getting one on your ribs for the first time is pretty cool. You know, your aunt is also pretty cool. Well, he calls you my mom, but yeah, he was like, yeah, your aunt's pretty cool. He's like, yeah, I like her. She's real cool. What'd you say to him that made you cool?
I don't know. You know how to be. I will
just be being yourself.
Right.
Did your tattoo hurt, Bia?
No.
Mine hurted.
Oh, it didn't hurt.
Next time I get a tattoo, I want some numbing cream.
No, you don't.
Why not?
I guess because you're a gangster.
Right.
Yes. I should start an ASMR channel.
Well, slow your roll, buddy.
You know, might as well. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can put that on our TikTok. I'm sure somebody will love to watch it.
Maybe. I wouldn't put my face in it, though. I don't want people watching me just
eat pickles and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I could be a mukbanger.
Can we get your diabetes situated first?
Bia.
I'm just saying. If a wood goes chucking, hold up. If a woodchuck could chuck woodchuck.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. She feeling herself. Okay.
So, Mila, how cold is it up there? Are you staying warm? Are you bundled up?
Yeah. I got a little heated blanket from Sam's Club and coming in clutch.
I want a heated blanket. For school, it'd be cold in the dorms.
It'd be cold?
Yeah.
We might be able to make that happen.
Perfect.
Yeah, because you're getting ready to go back to school, huh?
Unfortunately.
What's the temps going to be like?
Highs of 40. Yeah.
What has everybody been reading, listening to, watching?
My thing for the new year, I wanted to start reading more books. So I'm going to start reading this book that my friend recommended to me called Zodiac Academy. She said it's good. And the first book is about Geminis, which is good because I'm a Gemini. I've been listening to, I just got a new record player for Christmas. So I've been listening to records. And then I've been watching Gossip Girl and this new anime that came out called Don Da Don. But the seasons for that finished. But yeah.
Don Da Don, like don't drop that Don Da Don.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Bia?
I just watched my General Hospital, Young and the Restless, General Hospital. I'm waiting to see how they're going to get Michael Corinthos off the scene. He's leaving the show. So I'm a little traumatized. But other than that, Lioness, I just started that. There's a little series on Paramount. It's a Taylor Sheridan show. When I tell you, it puts you in the mind of, I don't know if all y'all seen Avengers Endgame, when all the females got together to go help Spider-Man. Remember how everybody powered up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the females. That's how Lioness is. It's nice. Definitely binge worthy.
Okay. Well, I personally would love to watch Lioness, but the way my Paramount Plus instead of currently at the borrow somebody's credentials. I, strangely enough, just got done reading book 2 of the Zodiac Academy.
Oh my gosh, really?
Ah,
Is it good?
It was a cliffhanger. Did you know it's like 20 books in that series, though?
Yes, told me because it's like before the Zodiac Academy and then after
Mhm,
Zodiac Academy, and then there's like
mhm,
8.5s and stuff. I didn't know
mhm.
I was committing to all that.
I know, because once I read that first book, I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then I saw how many books it was, and I'm like, oh, that's a commitment. However, I've gotten really heavy into the graphic audio books now.
Mhm.
So I said I can do it based off when the graphic audio books come out. So I
Yeah.
just finished the second one, and I think they're about to publish the third book, at least the first half of it here soon
Mhm.
for Zodiac Academy. So Imma just go with graphic audio because I like having different voices and the sound effect. Before that, I was reading through the Throne of Glass series.
Oh my
So
gosh, likes that too.
it's interesting. Yeah, I think Sarah J. Maas definitely does a good job embodying the Fae world.
Wait, why is she familiar?
A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh, yeah, I started
Yes.
listening to that.
But I also love listening to podcasts. So I've been listening to Kiki Palmer's podcast. I guess we can now let people know who we are. I figured we'd do an interview style so we can interview each other and also let our listeners know who we are.
so I'll kick it off. I'll interview Maya. All right. So Maya, what are your favorite 3 genres of music?
I like rock. I like hip hop. Is rap hip hop? Is that all encompassing? No?
I don't know. I heard that it got separated. Like there's like different segments of.
Okay. Well, we're gonna split. I like not hip hop. I like rap and I guess pop music. No, I like Jersey beats. Yeah.
Jersey Beats.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a genre of music. Jersey
Okay,
beats.
let me write that down. How you spell that?
Like New
Like New
Jersey.
Jersey?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so is it from Jersey?
I guess so.
Okay, so it's kind of like drill music.
Yeah, like drill.
Okay.
Jersey drill. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
I have no idea who that is, but okay. What is your zodiac sign?
Oh, I'm a Gemini.
Oh, you said that earlier, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
May 25th.
Okay.
In case you forgot.
Yeah, May Gemini.
Okay. So do you feel like you're a reflection of your sign?
I feel like Geminis have a lot of negative stigma around them, definitely, because we're supposed to be two-faced. I don't think I'm two-faced, but I feel like I share some characteristics.
Okay.
Okay. What are 3 words you would use to describe yourself?
I'd say lively, anxious, and friendly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You are friendly.
And
You're
yeah,
you're introverted, friendly. So are you an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert?
I'm definitely an introvert. Kind of wish I was more ambiverted. No, I guess I just wish I was more outgoing, but I definitely am introverted.
Yeah. So how do you unwind after a busy day?
I like to sit and listen to music. At school, I like to go outside, put my phone down, put my headphones on, listen to music, and just take in the environment. But here at home, I just like to sit and listen to music.
Okay. And what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is The Harder They Fall. Yeah.
Mm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Who were you going for in that movie?
Who was I going for?
Yeah, were you going for the bad guys or the good guys? Like, were you
No, I
going with
was it's kinda hard to say. I mean, I was going for the good guys mainly because 'cause they're, like, the main people in the movie, but I kinda understand where the bad guys were coming from. I don't think he went about it the right way, though. So, basically, yes, I was going for the good guys.
oh, okay. Because I like Regina King character, so
I did too.
I was pulling for her.
I liked all of their characters, really. I liked Cherokee Bill. I just
Yeah, I
didn't
like
like
Cherokee Bill.
I don't like how he shot,
Yeah, yeah,
how he be cheating the count. I didn't like
right,
that.
right. I get you on that one. So you play volleyball. So what's a good motivational song for you?
Good motivational song. You know what I like? what's it called? That one song by Yeats.
That's a person.
Yeats, yeah.
All right, let me write this one down too.
It's called Flawless. Yes, Flawless by Yeet. I like that song.
Okay. I have to take a listen.
Yeah, you should. Put it on full volume.
Okay. I'm sure. On
I'm
my way to
scared.
work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Will do.
And so, if you were a superhero, what would your superhero power be if you could
Mine?
choose one and why?
My superhero power would be, honestly, I want, y'all know Darwin from X-Men?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I want his power, the ability to adapt. In X-Men, the movie, they like nerfed him, but like in the comics, he's or okay, I switch. I don't even know what Quicksilver's power is, but I want that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just want to be Quicksilver.
Yeah, I want to be Quicksilver. That's my power. He's just so cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to interview you now, Bia. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and let me know what your favorite 3 genres of music are.
R&B, hip hop, old school, of course. And I do listen to some of this new rap. I don't know Yeet though. Yeah,
He's
so
pretty popular. I'm surprised.
so I feel like I need to jump over to pop then, cause well, you know what? I'm gonna make my third one country, cause I listen to a lot
Okay.
of country.
Okay. That's solid.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So to transition, what would be 3 words that you would use to describe yourself?
I like to think I'm pretty chill. Yeah,
Yeah.
let me see, chill, happy, and caring.
Okay. Can you remember any events that stick to you no matter how much time has passed?
Event that sticks to me. I got so many events. I had one event. It's always funny. We went to Six Flags. I can't remember what Six Flags it was. Dad had the old school camcorder and he was up there and he was recording. And so I was over there shooting basketball and I kept making them and I kept winning the prize. So Sharifa wanted to go shoot. And so when Sharifa go up there, we paid the $2, let her shoot. Dad started recording because he was like, oh, she ain't going to make it. Sharifa not only made it, what she did was it bounced off of her goal, went to the other goal, and made it. That's how she won the prize. And we were like, Dad, that's the one you should have recorded.
All right.
Yeah,
Dang.
so yeah, but it was so funny. So all day, that's all we talked about was how you start recording when Reefa had the best shot.
All right. Okay. All right. That's cute. I like that story. It's very wholesome. Very
Yeah,
wholesome. Do you identify as an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert?
I am a ambivert because at work I have to be an extrovert. I I have to be outgoing. But outside of work, oh yeah, it's like a light switch. Bloop, turn it off.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure if Maya would answer for me, she would say I'm an extra yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always talking.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Not in a
So
bad way.
Like the guy who was tattooing Maya said you were cool and what? How long
Yeah.
was y'all conversation?
I
Not
don't even
very.
remember.
You were on the
Yeah.
table for like 10 minutes max.
I think because I tipped all of them.
Oh no. But
Dang it,
like,
couldn't it just been your personality?
I think it is your personality because the dude
Uh,
who was tattooing was the person who pierced my belly button. So he didn't say anything. It was a dude who tattooed you, who actually interacted with you, who said you were cool.
oh, okay. Well, he got to. I listened to him tell me his story. Like he's married, he has 4 kids. They don't have cable at home. I mean, I just listened to him.
Okay, so you're an active listener. So that's another
Yeah.
trait that we can add to your list. Okay.
Right.
So how do you unwind after a busy day?
I watch my General Hospital, Young and the Restless. Why your face
That
facing? What?
tracks. That tracks. I mean, because you.
Right.
You know? So I
I,
respect it, you know?
I
Good
come
old,
home. Watch me
good
cook.
old General Hospital with the Sonny and the
Sonny and Jason.
Jason, you know?
Oh,
So
Jason Morgan.
yeah, with
After that,
only 3 types of things in his wardrobes: black t-shirt, blue jeans, and boots.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's
And an
all we need.
occasional black leather jacket.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
He like the real life Doug Funny.
Not Doug Funny.
Yeah, because every time you look at his wardrobe, he had the green vest, the white shirt, the khaki shorts, So well, man,
Doug was so cool.
he was. All right, what is your favorite movie?
I'm gonna have to say his Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
Okay.
It gives me a laugh every time. When I tell you I can watch it like I've never seen it before. If it ain't Life, it's Gladiator. It's one or the other.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you
you ever
ever
watch?
end up? Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
watch it?
No.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang, it's about on the streaming services now.
Yeah, I said
You
I'll
ain't
just
gotta.
wait on it.
Yeah, sorry. I ain't mean to get sick.
It's okay.
Put a damper in our plans.
Right. We're supposed to see Wicked and what, Moana
Moana
2?
too. Yeah.
Wicked
Moana
and
2 is really good, by the way.
Oh, you went and saw it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw it.
Was
11
it a
out of 10.
cliffhanger? 11 out of 10? Oh, I gotta
No.
see it now.
It's not a cliffhanger, but it is really good.
Okay.
so I need to see Moana 1.
Yeah. Moana 2 is better than Moana 1, in my opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna
Mhm.
see it. Okay. So if you were a superhero and you could pick your power, what would it be and why?
I think I'd just be like a Wonder Woman. You really don't know that she has powers until she just does something. And she
Yeah.
has an invisible jet. So when I get an invisible jet, I'm invisible. You ain't just gonna see me flying around everywhere. I hope it cloaks me too. I just show up, bam, park the jet. Then I throw that lasso on you. Wapow. Tell me the truth.
Okay.
You know?
Gangster.
And then when I want to vacate, I just go back to my island.
Mm.
Y'all
Okay.
can't get there,
Yeah.
Invitation only. No men there, no drama. Just sit there on the beach,
Yeah.
drinking
Okay.
a Mai Tai
I'm here for it.
with all my
I'm here for it.
Amazon, all my tall women, all my tall female
Oh my gosh,
friends.
she's
I mean,
short
you would
tall.
definitely fit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Maya. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, it's Aunt Mila, what are your favorite 3 genres of music?
I feel like we all have very similar playlists at this point. Cause I'm gonna go with R&B. Rock will definitely be heavy on my playlist, especially when I'm working out. I wanted to actually have a rock band at one point.
Mhm.
But life started life and then of
Mhm.
course, I do love me some rap. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
oh,
La Fluid.
I love fluid, okay. Oh, I remember I had that MySpace page. I was like, I'm trying to be the next Soldier Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mila knew all the dances. That's before YouTube. I was like, how
Yes,
you know
I
all
was
these
just,
dances?
wow.
Mila, go hook my MySpace page up. How you get all this stuff in here? Mila was a
MySpace.
coder.
Good times, good times.
Okay. So, what's your zodiac sign, and do you feel like you're a reflection of your zodiac sign?
Pisces, and absolutely. I think Pisces are really thought of like as being emotional creatures, creative, spiritual dreamers. And I feel like I do embody a lot of the traits, the good traits of Pisces, because Pisces do have some bad traits, as all the zodiac signs do.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like one that Pisces are known for is like playing the victim. I don't feel like I play the victim. So, but yeah, I think I embody some of the better traits of Pisces.
Mhm. Okay. What's 3 words you would use to describe yourself?
Ambitious, peaceful, and empathetic.
Mhm. Okay. Can you remember any event that sticks to you no matter how much time has passed?
I remember when I was working back in like maybe 2014. I had this boss who was very like logical, like he had no emotional like ties to like his thought processes when he was solving problems. Like he was just like, we finna logic our way through everything. And so I remember I was sitting in the back office one day and it was him and like two more of my bosses sitting there. He had his back turned the whole time. Like he wasn't worried about it. And so at the end of like this conversation that they had with me, he turned around and he was like, you deserve the entire world and you don't even know it. And in the moment, I was very confused because he just is not an emotional person at all. Just hardcore, like at all times. And like when he said that, I was like, oh, okay. Like it took me aback. But it's crazy because I feel like each year it's like I do deserve the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
And I do know it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's something that does stick with me.
Okay. Would you say you're an introvert, ambivert, or an extrovert?
Definitely an ambivert. Just because, like Bia was saying, just because like my job, I kind of have to be able to be extroverted, but I would say I'm an extroverted introvert, if that makes
Mm.
sense. So, yeah.
Um, how do you unwind after a busy day?
I like to read books. I love going to the gym, listening to music, and definitely playing video games. So, yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
Colombiana. Ooh, that's my movie. I love Colombiana.
Is that the one where she had the dogs and she says eat?
Yeah. Yeah. She would throw the Catalea because her name was
Yeah,
Catalea.
yeah,
She
the
would,
cat
she would,
leg.
yeah, she would
Oh,
draw
okay.
it on her victims. And
Right.
then at the end, she threw the Catalea.
Yeah.
That's
Was that Zoe
Zosadama.
in that? Zoe is
Yes.
in Lioness.
I know.
I've
Oh,
never
okay,
seen that
Zoe.
movie.
Yeah. You need to put it on your list.
Okay.
Colombiana. And
Yeah.
I do like 1408 too. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that.
That's a scary movie, huh?
It's a scary-ish movie.
Oh,
It's a mind game movie.
Thriller?
I feel like it goes deeper than that. It needs its own
Wow.
genre.
hmm. Who's
Yeah.
in that?
What's that guy's name? He always in stuff like that. Is it Cusack?
Oh, okay, I know you're
Is
talking
that his
about.
name? He always in stuff like that too. So
Yeah.
Who are y'all talking about?
We'll have to show you a picture.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture. But yeah,
Um,
those are definitely movies. Every time I see them, I go ahead and turn it on. It don't matter if it's at the end. Still watch it.
Yeah.
um, what is your motivational song?
Never ever. Trivial. Lil Jon Scrappy.
Dude, never ever.
I don't
Ever,
know that
ever.
song.
Ever,
Oh,
ever,
write
ever.
it down like I wrote down Yeet Flawless and Dirty
Right.
Deeds. Write down Never Ever. Trivial.
Right.
Cause I mean, it's like one of those songs that fits so many scenarios.
Right.
You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And if you were a superhero, what power?
What power would
What?
I have and
Yeah.
why?
What's your superhero power?
Oh, you glitched a little bit right there.
Yeah.
I had to go look at the notes like this.
I know, like, hold up, we
Yeah.
done asked the question 2 times before already. Like, she knew
Right.
what was coming.
Yeah.
But anywho, definitely disappearing because I do that in real life. So I just
No,
went
not Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom. No, nobody Danny Phantom's like your daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that on lock.
He did
But
that Christmas.
Yeah.
yeah. But disappearing because I'm like, I just feel like it's a skill to be able to be like, I'm gonna head out without actually saying you're gonna head out, where you can just like
Mhm.
casually like get gone. So that would be my skill, my power. Okay. Okay. Now
Yeah.
that we've kind of introduced ourselves, I do kind of want to say while we're here, just felt like we wanted to kind of make a platform, where we can be supportive and inspiring and kind of empower our listeners to heal emotionally, grow, personally and build meaningful connections by sharing stories, personal insights, and actionable strategies for overcoming challenges and fostering resilience. So, we're going to go ahead and transition into a discussion about safe spaces. And I hope that this podcast always feels like a safe space for all of us, as well as our listeners. We're here being vulnerable. Vulnerable spaces are not always accessible, but I think that vulnerability is where growing and healing can take place.
Mhm.
So, Bia, you want to head off talking about emotional safety?
What does emotional safety like? What does it mean to you, Mila?
I would say, being able to be in a space where I can just authentically be me, right? Whether it's like the best version of me or the worst version of me, where I don't have that fear that somebody's going to be looking down on me. Kind of how I feel like when I'm with y'all, my family, because
Right,
I'm like,
right,
I get to be human.
right.
Right. So that's what
Yeah.
emotional safety means for me.
Maya, what do you?
Yeah, I totally agree. Like being able to, cry if you want to cry or laugh however you want without like being worried about people judging you. I think it's just, being able to be yourself. Like Aunt Mila said.
Right. And to follow suit, yes. I feel the same way, especially around y'all all the time. Whenever I'm with y'all, that's when I can let my guard down. I can be me. And so it helps me. I love being around my family because y'all do give me that emotional safety. So, yes, emotional safety is with my family. Um, and what about physical safety? Maya, is there certain locations or settings where you feel most at ease?
I definitely feel most at ease. In a house, really in a house, like a family member's house, like one of y'all's houses, as long as there's people there. If there's nobody there, I feel a little uneasy, especially if it's like a new house. Like I haven't been to Aunt Mila's house that much. So if I went to Aunt Mila's house and she left me and Zuko wasn't there, I would feel a little uneasy, have to turn on all the lights. But
Right.
like here at Aunt Biz's house, if there's nobody here, I feel less uneasy, but I feel safest when I'm in a house with people who make me feel safe, like physically safe people.
People. Okay.
Fair.
Okay. Mila, your physical safety.
I would say home, like Mississippi.
Mhm.
Just because I've never really experienced a level of loyalty and protection that I get from y'all. Because I know y'all gonna ride behind me 10 toes, like down, period. Even if I might be a little wrong. But it's that unspoken bond that we've developed over the years that just kind of makes me feel very safe.
Okay. Yeah, and I feel the same way. Like no matter where I'm at, as long as I'm with y'all, I'm physically safe. I know I am. Um, whether it's in Moss Point, Gulfport, Virginia, Huntsville, you know, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about social and relational safety. So, Aunt Bia, what qualities do you look for in a person to determine if they are trustworthy?
Just don't lie. I mean, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Some kind of way because one of the things that I like whenever I have to interview somebody for a job, I guess I got some kind of radar or something where I can tell where somebody's like fabricating something or they're just not being themselves. And I was like, look, I can't trust you. And some people can speak from their heart. And I was like, oh, okay. So if you at least opening it up and you giving us a little something, then I was like, all right, I can trust you because you are putting it out there versus somebody that's just trying to sell me a wolf ticket. Y'all ever heard about that? Y'all ever heard of wolf
A
ticket?
wolf
No.
ticket?
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't never heard that.
What is a
Oh, okay.
wolf
No.
ticket? Please enlighten
Yeah.
me.
I mean, I heard it growing up. They were like, people used to
Just one of
say,
those things passed
right.
on.
It was like, you out here trying to sell these wolf tickets. I don't know the backstory on it. I just know always be said. It was like, oh, okay. Wolf ticket.
What did you tell me
You
before I
write
went
that
to
down.
Chicago? Wooden nickel? Is that what you said? No, somebody said, was that Nana? Somebody was like,
I'm like,
don't.
damn.
Oh, somebody said something about wooden nickels.
I doubt it.
Okay.
I just say keep your head on the swivel.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was you.
Oh,
Dang, she
but
must have been asleep.
I probably was. I quote all kind of stuff when I'm asleep. But trust I don't really give it out. I don't trust too many. So outside it, our circle, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta earn it.
Yeah. Aunt Mila, what do you think?
Yeah, I think for me, one of the big ones, especially in like the environment that we're in currently, is like open mindedness. Like, although it might not be directly related, I do notice that the more judgy and hateful somebody is, the less likely I am to trust you.
Mhm.
Um, especially because if you don't have like a kind spirit, even if you kind to me and we go out to eat, but you're not kind to the service person, I'm looking at you like maybe at some point you might not be kind to me either. So
Mhm.
that's some things that I look at when I'm trying to determine if somebody's trustworthy or not.
Okay. For me, I feel like I wouldn't say that I wholeheartedly trust everybody, but I feel like um I do give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But when it comes to like if I meet a new person, if I'm just talking to them one on one, it's like I can't really pick up anything from them. But when I get in group settings with people and I'm like not having to directly conversate with them like they're talking to other people, that's when I start to realize like their true colors. That's when their true colors starts to shine to me. That's when I
Mhm.
really pick up on things when I'm sitting and watching. And even if I pick up on like weird behaviors, I still don't necessarily deem them like super untrustworthy. I don't know. I have that problem, I think. I'm too trusting, I believe. But I don't like give away a bunch of secret information like anything that people can use against me. It's just like I don't I don't have any skepticism in me for real.
And I think that's something that comes with time though, because as you experience like enough of the backstabbing, enough of like being able to look at somebody's like red flags and be like, okay, I can kind of see this leading to this direction. All it does is like build your intuition up. So you'll start to like get those gut feelings where it's like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to trust you. So it
Yeah.
just comes with time because I felt like that at points in my life. So
Mm. I think also when um like when it's with me with people I know, it's harder for me to see if they're trustworthy or not. But for other people, like if one of my friends starts dating somebody or makes a friend, I can automatically see if they're like, in my opinion, a good person or not. And usually my intuition is right for other people, but I think it's just hard for me to see for myself. Yeah.
that's fair. That's because you're emotionally invested.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. Aunt Mila, how do you establish boundaries to protect your sense of safety in relationships?
So immediately that just makes me think of friendships. And with all of my friendships, I feel like at this particular stage and phase that I'm in life, I do keep a lot of things very surface level. Like when I'm like talking to a new guy, when I'm like, feeling a certain type of way, I normally keep that stuff to myself, not because I'm like secretive or like too private or anything. It's more so because I like to kind of process things on my own without having someone else's feelings and emotions inserted into my particular, belief system. And so in that, I think I have made a good friend in myself. So
Mhm.
my boundary really is just kind of keeping a lot of me to myself, honestly, at this point in life, because we do know that a lot of friendships are seasonal. And sometimes you might like really be bonded with somebody. And then 2 years from now, y'all are, kind of strangers. And I think just because of my job, that happens more often to me than not. So,
Okay. Aunt Bea?
Um, I don't open up a lot. I have trust issues, so I, I keep that wall up. I know it's not good. Even when people are asking questions, I try to give them like little dots of information about me. But yeah, I'm not saying that new people can't get in because we got a new sister-in-law. So, I'm open her in with open arms. But like, I'm just guarded. I don't know how to shut it off.
well, if I can interject, I do kind of feel like just because our family is so tight
Mm-hmm.
and we are such a good support system to each other, a lot of times it don't feel like we need any other like relationships really to kind of like get to that deeper part of us. So yeah, I just feel like we just got a solid family. And
Right.
I
Yeah.
personally am very appreciative for it. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I am also similar to you guys in the fact that when I meet new people, I don't dig deep emotionally. Not dig deep emotionally, but I don't share my emotions like deep down. I do share very surface level stuff. Um yeah, and the only way for you to actually like anything that's actually going to affect my mental or my emotions, I don't share with new people and I barely share it with people who I've known for years. It's like you have to be at a certain level for me to actually tell you like the deep down stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So let's move forward to self-reflection and growth. So I ask you, Bia, how do you create a safe space for yourself within your mind and body?
My safe space, I just mellow out. I don't listen to music. I can just sit there and deep breathe and I'll be in my safe space. When I'm at work, that's what I do. And then when I'm at home, then I'm good. And then my other safe space is I've built up where I'm upfront with my coworkers and my employees and stuff, and I tell them I'm gonna get it off my chest today because I'm not going taking it home with me. So if I have anything to say to them or if they make me feel some kind of way, then I'm gonna go ahead and address it that day so we can go ahead and put it out on the table and they'll know where I'm coming from. I can hear their side and then we can leave it in that day and move forward. So, but yeah, no. Once I get home, I'm out. I'm turned off, tuned out, and I'm safe.
That's fair. What about you, Maya?
Mm, I think that music is a safe space for me for sure. I feel like um also just cuz I'm since I am Gen Z, I'm very active on my phone. So putting down the social media, putting down the TikTok, putting down Instagram and Snapchat and everything, putting my phone on do not disturb and just sitting there and like focusing on myself, maybe doing like a puzzle, not a puzzle, they're called diamond art or like crocheting or something that I really enjoy doing. Why'd you make that face, Aunt Bia?
I've never heard of a diamond art. You have to
Diamond
show me a
art,
picture. Is
it's
that the
like,
ones where they get the little tool and they put the little diamond pieces
yeah,
on the
and
little
they
puzzle
stick it
thing?
down.
That's
Yeah.
why it shows up on my Instagram feed because I
Mhm.
watch those
Those
because
are
it's
her.
right. Okay.
She
And I
got
do
the
Yeah.
watch that.
algorithm on.
Yeah, because they'll dump like all the colors in this certain thing, and when they get
Mhm.
done with it, they don't have use for those colors anymore. So yeah, they got to get a whole
Yeah. It's
yeah,
really peaceful to do. It's kinda hard for me to, like, keep up, to keep doing them, but when I
yeah, because
do
it's a
them,
lot.
yeah, it's really fun. But yeah,
Okay,
stuff like that, stuff I enjoy doing.
I think I would do that. I think I would do some diamond art.
You should.
All right. So far on our list here, we got Jersey Beats. We gotta
Yeet,
look up Yeet. Flawless.
flawless.
We gotta figure out what Wolf Ticket is.
Yeah.
And fun fact, My spirit animal actually is a wolf, so I'm intrigued. And diamond art. Okay. All right. Okay. I feel like, honestly, for me, I've done so much work growing and healing because there were times where like I just hated being alone with my thoughts. So I would bury myself in work and I would just make sure I'm doing something at all times. And when I recognized like that I didn't like being alone with my thoughts, I was like, okay, it's time for me to heal and go on a journey of self-discovery. So I heard somewhere once that if you don't learn how to show yourself grace, then you'll never be able to learn how to show others grace. So I've been like on a years long journey of like just unpacking baggage and making peace with the past. But, through this journey, I was able to learn really good coping mechanisms that have proven themselves useful over the years, because when unpleasant situations do arise in my life, I feel very capable of navigating my way back to peace. So, all right. So, do you feel like you show yourself grace and self compassion, Maya?
I feel like I do. I feel like in the past I didn't always show myself grace or self-compassion, but I feel like now I've learned to. Yeah. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. What about you, Bea?
I can say now in this day and age I do, but probably about 2 or 3 years ago, no. I carried a lot on my shoulders, a lot. I put a lot on myself. And but listening to this newer generation and Maya and them, and look, I need my mental health, I need this, I need that, self-worth, then so now I think I do show myself grace and self-compassion. That's allowed me to take some of this weight off of me.
Okay. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm like you. I felt like maybe 10 years ago, I was really, really hard on myself. Maybe even a perfectionist. But now you get what you get. Like
Right,
if I do feel like with my job specifically, I will bring 100% of myself to my patient.
right,
But beyond that, like the coworkers, like the environment, they may be getting 10 to 20% of me. And honestly, if that's what I got to give, that's just what I got to give.
right. Now you may be wondering at this point, what exactly does our family structure look like? The short and sweet, two sisters and a niece here, but we have a pretty close knit family structure. Our mom, aka Nana, her 5 kids with their significant others, and the grandkids. But two particular relationships we'll be bringing to the table are the sisters and the aunties.
Aunties hold a deeply significant role, bringing wisdom, love, nurturing, and community connection. And the label auntie isn't reserved for just the biological aunties, but the term auntie can refer to women who embody that naturally nurturing vibe. Uh, Bia, do you think that some people are just born with auntie energy?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I think I was born with just auntie energy because like I want to take care of your volleyball team. I want to
Yeah.
make sure your friends are good. I want to make sure like everybody, like anybody that's in your circle, I want them to be okay, just like you're okay.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I just feel like, yeah, I nobody's making me do it. I just want to do it. Like I always want to take care of you. I want to make sure you're good. So everybody in your circle needs to be good.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. You do have auntie energy because all my friends do call you auntie. Yeah. You're everybody's aunt, Bia.
Yeah, I did enjoy going to those TSA competitions.
Oh, you was wanting me to answer because you were just looking. Yeah, I would have to agree, but I think for me, just because I started literally being an auntie at 13 years old, like it's just who I am now. Like being an auntie was always a big part of my identity. And like now when I'm working with some of my younger coworkers, like I treat them just like I treat y'all. Cause I mean they're y'all age. So them my little nieces and nephews, just like y'all my nieces and nephews. So yeah. So as you all know, this podcast is going to be about healing, growing, and transitioning through life and into adulthood. And we want this to be a very safe space. And we want to encourage y'all to do things that will help you heal and grow. So I want each of you to name me one tool that you think would be useful to help someone through their healing journey.
One tool, learn how to do deep breathing. That's my go-to when something gets under my skin and I know I'm about to pop off, or if somebody puts me in my feelings, I deep breathe. It gets me back centered.
Okay. What you got, Maya?
Um, my tool would be to, I guess, this is a tool, but just find uh, a space where you can be happy. Not necessarily a space physically, but in your brain, find a good mental space for you where you
Mhm.
can go if you're in an awkward situation
Mhm.
type. Yeah.
That sounds like meditation right there. I
Mhm.
like that. I like that. My tool, I would say, would be a habit tracker.
Mhm.
So, if there's something that I want to incorporate into my day to day life, I literally have a habit tracker that I have on my refrigerator where I check if I've done it for the day or if I haven't done it for the day. And one of them might be eating green veggies or taking vitamins. But I think it's a good way to kind of remind you, like, hey, you're trying to incorporate these better habits into your life. Here's the proof that you are or aren't doing it. All right. So we encourage you this week to make a habit tracker.
Mhm. And the habit tracker is just to serve as a way to remind you to incorporate those healthy habits into your day-to-day life.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a review. We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's discussion. Feel free to reach out to us on Instagram at Changing of the Seasons Podcast. That's Changing with a capital C, OTS, all capitals, pod, capital P, or drop a comment below.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. This has been the Changing of the Seasons podcast, and we're your hosts, Maya, Bia, and Mila. Until next time, keep protecting your peace and loving on yourself.
Oh, okay. There's this habit tracker that people are using, and it's like a bird basically. And so whenever you put like the things that you want to go over in your habit tracker, and then whenever you do it, you check it off the list, and the bird gives you like a golden, no, like a rainbow rock, I think. It's called Finch, I think. And then like I think you use the rainbow rocks to like get clothes for your bird and stuff, and people are really into that. Yeah.